putting expectations on each other without communicating it, then at the end you are disappointed because your partner
why I'm busy washing dishes, doing everything, he's not helping me. But Sissy, did you say?
Yes, that will be the biggest frustration. And statements such as, he should know. But he should know that he should help me. I've been standing the whole day.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
And welcome to our YouTube channel.
Yes, welcome.
It's been so amazing to see the love.
Yes.
The comments.
Yes.
The likes.
Yes.
The shares.
Yes.
We see them.
Yes.
We appreciate them.
Yes.
We love them.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
Yep.
Thank you so much, guys. We do appreciate it. We cannot stress this any further. That we wouldn't have come this far if it wasn't for you.
Yeah. So thank you, Baya. Thank you so much. It feels like every day or every week there is a milestone, because last time we sat on this couch we were thanking you guys for 100 subscriptions. But this week one of our video hit
1,000 views, guys. 1,000 views. I mean, it might not be big to you. You might be looking at us and like, oh, come on, relax, it's not that deep.
Yes,
but to us, it is that deep. It is that deep. So thank you. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Man.
In fact, we are honored that we could steal your time. You know.
And you know, again, I think I said this in the previous video, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep singing this song. There are a few of you out there, or lots of you actually, who should be also starting the YouTube channel, because if you think about it, 1,000 views in the world of YouTube, where a lot of people have a lot of subscribers and a lot of views, this might look insignificant, might look small, but that's where we are. You start small, but it's not small for us.
It's not
1,000 people. We didn't even have 1,000 people. You said earlier, we didn't even have 1,000 people at our wedding.
Yes. So for me, I'm thinking of it in terms of magnitude. Like it's not numbers to me, it's the heads. Like, are you telling, thinking of it, a room filled with 1,000 people listening.
It's a lot of people.
To, you know, whatever craziness we're bringing. So guys, we appreciate it. We are thankful. We are grateful. And to you, we see you when we see you. You are here, Mara. You haven't. Please do the right thing, Chomi.
But that's judge, and the reason is we are also you. We have also been there. Watched others' content,
and we didn't.
Subscribe.
No guilty as charged.
But Ula. So just please do the
right thing, man.
Please
do the right thing.
Just subscribe, man. Just subscribe.
Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it. So today, today we are bringing you guys. We're continuing with the How We series. And we are talking about how we share responsibilities in this household. How do things work here, guys? Like in the between Kgabo and I and the four walls.
What goes on? What goes on? What is
going on? Yes, so that's what we're bringing to you guys today. I want to share with you how we share responsibility, how we make life happen.
Who sweeps? Who cleans? All those questions.
We are there with that.
And look, again, it's just to say that we're not saying this is the right way of doing things. We're not saying this is the best way of doing things. We are just saying this is how we do things.
This is how we do things.
And obviously our hope is that someone will have a light bulb moment. Someone could learn. Someone watching could say, I want that for myself. You might be single and umjida, and you are thinking, you might watch this and think, I've never thought of that.
Or it can actually validate you, because you might also be doing the same, but you're like, I'm not sure, no, but this is the way to go, or what. So at least if you see that you're not the only one, we also do that, then it means that, okay, sharp, no, but at least, I couldn't off.
So, okay, the way we're going to talk about this topic, by way of introduction, is it's a bit of sahwa, a bit of fancy terms, if you can call it, right? And mainly when you think of in terms of chores and responsibilities, two terms come to mind. Okay, so the first one is called complementarianism.
Okay.
Like this, and then the second one is called egalitarianism. And these are we are Christians. We are what you call Bible-believing Christians, right? And in the Christian world, there are arguments for both of these things. Okay, and then there's a third one, which is, I think, a mixture of the two, called Christ-centered
partnership.
Christ-centered partnership. But I did want to say, just briefly explain what complementarianism is, what egalitarianism is, and then we'll explore the third one. So the first one, complementarianism. It's a bit of what we grew up with. If you had a household with umama
and dad, married. If you grew up in a married household,
where there are designations. There's designation to say that the mom, you do the cooking,
and the household chores. A woman's place is in a kitchen type of thing.
So a video like this wouldn't exist, because like
it's obvious. Everyone knows this is how things should be, right? This is how things are back in the days.
That's complementarianism. So the woman would do the household chores, and then the man would go work,
bring the bacon.
And there's distinction between the two roles. And then there's egalitarianism. Now egalitarianism is, there is more working together, which believes that basically no one has a
distinct role.
And I am reading from my notes here that I've made. Basically, it teaches that there is mutual submission in marriage, and as my wife has said, there's no particular roles assigned. And then you get, I think, the third one, which Pelo has mentioned, which is Christ-centered partnership. And that is probably where we find ourselves.
Okay, but explain what that is.
Yes, so Christ-centered partnership is essentially a combination.
A bit of both.
A combination of both, where everybody submits under Christ's authority. And then the roles are shared on a ad hoc
or flexibility.
There's a flexibility basis. And there's an, like, as you go, you determine what's best for the marriage, rather than saying that's your job.
You are supposed to do this. You are supposed to do this. So as you've mentioned, that we fall on the Christ-centered partnership. That's how we hope. We hope. But I think we do. But anyways, I think we do fall on the Christ-centered partnership, because the way we define our marriage, or the way we run our marriage, is, it's, as Kgabo mentioned, we are Christians. We are born again Christians, to be specific. So for us, it's clear Kgabo is the head of the home. Right? Kgabo takes leadership. What Kgabo says goes. What Kgabo says
Say it again.
What Kgabo says goes.
Again.
What Kgabo says goes. What Kgabo says goes. And for Pelo, it's like, okay, Sisi, we submit to your husband, right? Even though I know that is a
it's controversial.
Yeah, it's a controversial conversation.
It doesn't agree with the culture.
Maybe one day we'll unpack that aspect of it.
Yeah.
But biblically speaking, there's clarity there, right?
Yeah.
There's no questions about that. So we do.
Yeah. People can always argue.
Yes, but I'm saying with us,
with us, yes,
that's the case, right? And hence why I'm saying maybe one day we can unpack that.
Definitely.
But this is how it is, right? Yeah. And then, as much as that is the case, right? To say, okay, that is the case. Kgabo is the leader. Pelo is submitting to Kgabo.
Oh yes.
Kgabo is submitting to God.
Christ, yes.
And then in terms of now, okay, how do we do things?
Yeah.
It's never.
It's not
Yes. Zovangam type of thing.
Yeah.
It's always okay, let's chat about it.
Yeah.
Let's chat about it, but at the end of the day, he makes the decision.
Yeah.
Right?
The final decision.
Yes, if we don't reach consensus.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, you make the call and I'll follow what you say. Right? But there is that. But anyways, sorry, that's how our marriage overall is structured.
You know what you're reminding me of actually when you speaking about that. This came up in premarital counseling.
It did.
That we had.
It did.
And our pastor was essentially saying that it might sound fun and games that I make the final call.
Yes.
But it actually is not, because when you look at Ephesians, I think Paul there is saying that men must love their wives
as Christ
has loved the church. So the decision that you make must be, is it loving to your wife
as Christ loved the church?
Which is a much harder decision.
It's not that easy.
Yeah,
it sounds easy, but it's not that easy, because you always have to have Christ at the back of your mind.
Yeah,
right.
But remember, Christ died for the church.
Yes. So it means now, because Mabati as Christ, because how did he display the love of Christ?
Yeah.
How did Christ display his love for the church?
Yeah.
It was through death.
Yeah.
So it means that now you need to.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, Masna Shumael.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
Yes. So that is the case with us. And then therefore that brings us to the responsibilities then in the house.
How does that's basically the theory part.
Yes.
The theoretical aspect of it. Now in practice,
how does that look?
Yeah.
Well, how do we do it? Because and so
we can start with the categories.
Okay.
Right? What categories are there in the household? I would say, and these are basic, so 1, who does the cleaning?
Sure.
Okay. 2, who does the laundry?
Sure.
And then 3, who does the cooking? And then 4, who does the shopping?
Grocery shopping,
yes,
to be
who
specific.
Does the grocery shopping?
Okay.
And 5, I don't think I have a 5, but those are the
main
4 major ones that I can think of. Unless you have another one in mind.
I can't think of any. Maybe we'll think of something as we go along.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about cleaning.
So we're about to discover new things. Even me, I'm going to discover things as much as he's going to discover things right now. But anyways, so I do most of the cleaning in the house, right? If not all the cleaning, right? But I don't want to take all the cleaning, because there is that 2%.
Yeah.
2% that you do,
yes.
Right? So also let's also say this, my love, right? Let's put it out there to also say, guys, Kgabo and I had a conversation, right, before we got married, to say that my love, how are they going to look apparently? So we had this conversation, right? Apart from the marriage counseling of what we've explained, but Tina, how are things going to look like? And we had an agreement to say that, Jonga, you are the primary caregiver.
Yes.
You are the primary caregiver up here. Yes. We had an agreement.
Yes.
We had an agreement that you're going to be the primary caregiver.
Yes.
And that is not to say you're not going to help out.
Yes.
Right? But that is to say that it shouldn't be a conversation of 50-50. I'm not 50-50 more.
Yes.
Right? We are getting in this. understanding what you are the caregiver.
Yes.
Right? Me washing dishes, me sweeping, me cooking, I'm helping you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But when it's your quote unquote responsibility. Right? Not sure if I'm making sense.
Yes.
So that's a conversation we had.
Yes.
And I was quite happy with that. For me, it was like cool stuff, Maji.
Yeah.
I have no issues with that. And also, I grew up in a marriage household.
Of complementarianism.
Right? Of complementarianism. So it wasn't foreign for me to hear what, okay, in fact, I actually thought you helping me is a bonus.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because that's not what I grew up in. Yeah. So I didn't have issues with that. Even though I would have loved flexibility. We all want flexibility. I mean, the time and the day we live in, there's too many things. But I wasn't fixated on it. I was ready, to pull up my sleeves and just make my
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever heard the saying. Do you know what they say is the biggest thief of joy?
I think I've heard it, but I don't remember. Babati.
Try.
The thief of joy.
The biggest thief of joy.
Money?
No. Guys, the biggest thief of joy is expectation.
Oh, my colleague, right? She'll laugh when she sees this. She doesn't put it like that.
Okay.
She says it in another way.
I'm probably putting it wrong.
No. You're putting it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're putting it.
Okay.
But how it's usually said, it's not how we would say it. Rather, yes. So yes, she often says that.
Yes.
Expectations.
Yes. So expectation is the biggest thief of joy. In other words, putting expectations on each other without communicating it, then at the end you are disappointed because your partner
why I'm busy washing dishes, doing everything, he's not helping me. But Sissy, did you say?
Yes, that will be the biggest frustration. And statements such as he should know. But he should know that he should help me. I've been standing the whole day. Doesn't he see me? Okay, and that is to circle back to this very important conversation we had prior to getting into marriage. I wasn't merely saying you will. It was a conversation.
Yes, no, it was a conversation.
And I said my expectations or the way I'd like to do things. Because I was also at a point where I'm like, I've been taking care of myself. I'm tired.
I want to be taken care of all day too.
Yes, I'm tired. But also, I do a terrible job, by the way, as most men do.
But I also, sorry, my love, to cut you. I also think, it comes from growing up, right?
Yeah.
Childhood. Being the only not the only grandchild, but for the longest time.
The only male.
Yes, it's not like
the
only. Only for the longest time, because there aren't females that are your age, rather. So the age gap is so huge that you had to do a lot of work. Having stayed with Umakulu, right, and all those things. So it was like you're tired.
And Umama as well.
So you are tired. So it's like now I don't want to anymore because. As you would know when you stay with your grandmother, you're bound to work. So it's even worse when you're a guy. At least when you go, you're being prepped for life. But when you're a guy, it can take a toll.
So that is just to say that conversation cannot be.
It helped us a lot, Shem.
Cannot be overlooked. You have to, if you are going into a relationship, if you are in a relationship, to say, have that conversation.
And try to find middle ground, because there will always be a case of, I want this, you want this, I want this, but it's like, let's meet halfway. Okay, baby, we need to get back to...
No, we will. I will tell you what, I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
Because we don't have to, in a way we are addressing them, so when we get there, we won't have to address them. Okay. So, because this part is important.
It is important.
It's vital. It's vital. It's vital. And
it makes things make sense.
And you know what? As we are talking, I understand that it was actually easy for me because what I wanted, you were ready to say, oh, sure, I can do that. But the modern society, the woman is also working.
Yes.
So if you're gonna put those expectations on her to say,
it's like,
I want you.
Unfair.
It's another job. It's like, wait, I must have a 9 to 5,
and then
I must also have a 5 to 10. You know, but as you've said, it's a balance. It's a give and take. It's a compromise. Yeah.
No, it is a balance. And this is not to say, just because we had the conversation and it was clear, right, for both of us, this is not to say I also don't drag my feet sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
I also don't feel this is not to say I don't feel that I wish you could do this.
Yeah.
Right. I still get those feelings.
Yes.
But I don't harbor those feelings.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know, if I don't do it, no one's going to do it.
Yeah.
So let me do it, type of thing.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into it.
Let's get back. We had already started. That's why I'm like, let's get back to it.
The cleaning.
The cleaning, yes. So the cleaning, so I do the cleaning. I do most of the cleaning, probably 98% of it. Kgabo does 2% of it. But yeah, so...
And are you happy with it? Are you okay with it?
No, I'm happy with it. I'm okay with it. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm okay and I'm happy with it. Because
you're a neat freak. You prefer things your way.
No, not a neat freak. Honey, I am not a neat freak. But what makes me happy and makes it easy for me, you are not in my throat about a clean house.
Yes.
Right? So it makes it easy for me because it's not like Kgabo wants a clean house, spotless house.
Yes.
But akazuyenza.
Yes.
Right? So at least it makes it easier for me and I do it joyfully because you're not here.
Yes.
Like you're not here. Like, why is this? Why is that? Why is that? No.
Yeah.
It's chilled vibes. I do it when I can.
Yeah.
You know, like there's flexibility in that as well. It's the only pressure I get is self-inflicted pressure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And I think there's an important point there that you mentioned. We agreed that you are the basic caregiver. We agreed that you will be the maid for the cleaning. Right? But I also don't come with the attitude of why is the house not clean? Like what's going on?
Because also let me also say if you feel that the house is dirty or a certain part of the house is dirty, you take the broom and you clean it.
Yes. So that's the rule we have in our...
No. I'm saying you do that. Yes, we do also have that rule.
Yes.
But you do it. It's not like you're gonna complain about it. If are dishes part of the conversation?
Not yet.
Okay. But anyways, if something needs to be done, and it's not done and I didn't do it for some odd reason, because it's probably a reason why you are also not on my case about it. You do it yourself.
Yeah, actually you're right. Dishes should be part of it because it's part of the cleaning.
So dishes, let me make an example with dishes. So if I didn't wash dishes, right, and also who washes dishes? Whose responsibility is it to wash dishes? It's no one's responsibility.
No, it's yours.
No. I'll get into baby.
Oh, okay. We actually okay.
No. I'm saying it's no one's responsibility in a sense that it's not today Kgabo's dishes, tomorrow Pelo's dishes. It's no one's responsibility. It's still falling under the bracket of you are the primary caregiver.
Yes.
Right?
But baby, to be fair to you, my love, you will also do 98%.
Of what?
Of the dishes.
That's what I'm saying. Like I do 98% of the entire cleaning.
Or including the dishes.
Hence why I'm saying it's part of it.
Yes.
Right? So I can't be asking whose responsibility is to do dishes. It's mine because that's the agreement. Right? That I'm going to do dishes. But now if it happens that I didn't wash the dishes, right? What happens when I'm busy? What happens on my crazy schedule?
Yes.
Right?
I don't say... But you know you have to wash dishes. Why are they not washed?
So that's why I'm saying if I don't wash them, there's probably a reason. But even if there isn't a reason, right? And you feel like you stress a mess of this kitchen, you do it.
Maybe we should talk about that rule. So guys, we do have a general rule in the household to say if it bothers you,
you do it yourself.
You do it yourself. And that is not vindictive in any case.
No.
That is not. But it does help us keep the peace.
It does.
Because we get tired, both of us. And you know, with things like dishes and things like dishes, often the most irritating thing specifically about dishes and sweeping, let's say, is if someone tells you to do those things,
yes, then you don't want to anymore,
or asks you in an attitude way, like, can't you clean on me? Then you know,
why are you gonna tell me? It's not like I don't know, I need to do it.
So even if you had just about to, once, it's the most irritating,
because I mean,
to all of us.
Sometimes you also feel, when you see the clutter, you feel it in your head. I don't feel it in your head, but yeah, I don't know what's the word. So the clutter works on your mind sometimes. So sometimes you come back and you're just so frustrated and you just want to. And I didn't wash the dishes. You don't ask. You know, even if I was sitting at home the whole day, I didn't go to campus. If I want to sit on the couch, you know, and Kgabo comes back from work and I did nothing, right? If he comes back and the kitchen bothers him, he knows. You wash the dishes yourself. Right?
And that is that thing of understanding each other, because in a complementarian system, if I come back and these things are not done, then I could say, but why? But why are the dishes not washed? But why is ABC?
And I think it also helps with knowing that we both understand we've got high, I don't want to say highs and lows, but I mean, you have those days where today you're on the high, and you have those days that today you're on the low. So if I'm just deciding today I just want to sit and do nothing, you know, it's not a thing of but you've been here, you know, it's a thing of, okay, maybe she's just not having a good day, and you know, that's it. So it also helps that there's that understanding between us to say, if you want to sit in the couch and do nothing the whole day, you know,
it's okay.
It's okay, bruh. It's okay.
Probably the people with kids are just laughing at us, like,
seriously, enjoy the piece for now.
But that's where we are. Okay. Laundry. Same.
Sorry, my love. I meant to do this, but it didn't work out. Same. Laundry is me, and laundry case, it's not even a 98%. It's 100%.
Hi, baby. I help with moving the machines.
Yes, so you help with setting up. Setting up, because our machine is not. But anyways, it needs to be set up. So sometimes you help with the setting up, but most of the times, because I do it when you're not here. And for me, I don't have laundry days. Again, because of how my life is structured,
you do it.
I do whenever I can, right? So whenever I see an opportunity, even with the cleaning, to just go back. Whenever I see an opportunity, I do it. You know, so I could be studying, you know, the whole night and it's midnight,
and then to procrastinate,
procrastinate, I just like to clean. So now I clean even midnight, guys. Like whenever I feel like, okay, I'm taking a break, let me wash the supper dishes midnight, I'm there. You know, so even with the laundry, if I decide to just do laundry at 6 in the evening, I do it. So the laundry, I do the hanging, I do the sometimes you do the probably 1 out of 10 you get the clothes off the line. 1 out of 10. Only if I ask and I know I'm not going to be around, whatever. But most of the times the laundry is me.
Again, if I can ask with the laundry, do you wish I could help out more?
The laundry, yes, I would say yes. Because in fact, yes and no. I'm saying yes, but I'm saying no. Because I know it's going to be a disaster. I know you're not going to do it the way I want to do it. So it's like you know.
That's great.
So
that works out for me.
I think what I would...
All men want to hear that. Please, ladies, please.
What I would probably do if I were to ask, but also again, it makes like I don't feel like my life is, you know, not in order because of laundry. What I would do, I would just sort it out myself, put it in the washing machine, and then ask you to do it. But I mean, that doesn't make sense, because I might as well just do it. You know, so that's why I'm like, I would love for you to help me with that, but I also don't want you to, because I was the answer the way I wanted.
Fine by me.
It's fine.
Fine by me.
Let me do. And also, we don't do a lot of laundry.
There are two of us.
We don't, and most of it's your clothes. Right? Because Kgabo works every day, so he's the one who's got so much clothes in the laundry compared to me. So it's really not that much. Honestly.
Okay. Number 3, we said
number 3, it's cooking. Yes, cooking.
Who does the cooking? Primary caregiver.
Now that's tricky. The cooking one is tricky.
With the laundry you did this. So with cooking, let me do this. How's about? Yeah, I do most of the cooking.
Can I explain?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Explain. Okay, but anyways, no, go for it.
Yeah, look, I do the cooking just because it's not meant to be that way.
It's not meant to be that way.
Like we said, she's meant to be the primary caregiver. But it just so happens that I also love cooking.
Yes.
And I also love doing things in a particular way. And my bone for cooking at the moment, or has always been right up there. Like I'm not lazy to cook.
Yes.
Whereas you,
I know that. I know why.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Oh yes. I know where you're going. Yeah.
Where am I going?
You are not a foodie. Yes.
I'm going there exactly.
Yes. So I'm a foodie.
Yes.
I am.
You love exploring.
I am a foodie.
Eating.
I will try things. I will do things. So I'm always. I wouldn't say I love being in the kitchen. Okay, maybe I love being in the kitchen.
Maybe you love it, you just don't know it.
Yeah. But I do most of the cooking, probably 80%.
If not 90.
And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. And
are you okay with it? Are you okay with it?
Most of the times. But there are times when I want my wife's cooking.
Yeah.
Like most men.
Yeah.
And when I do,
you do say
gracefully, she has been able to do that.
And you do say also, like, and if you feel like you do say, not also in a demanding, aggressive way. You know, you would say. But I think also, just because you do most of the cooking, I also don't sit and relax and not do the cooking. The main reason why. Can I explain myself? The main reason why you do the cooking, he does the cooking, it's because of, again, the way my life is structured. Right? So if he was to wait for me to come back.
Your life is structured, ne?
Kgabo, baby, I work hard. Now I work hard, guys.
I only teasing.
Now I work hard.
But
anyways, because if you were to wait for me,
oh yes, logistically, so happens
because I only come back late most of the time. But if I'm not on campus, then I do cook.
Yes, so you are definitely right that it also as a result of
the way my life is structured.
The way things function. It's just that if I sit and also her commute takes about like 1.5 hours. So I'm thinking she's gonna come back tired. So let me just, and I also don't mind. I don't mind it.
Yeah. But on recess, on weekends, let's do it. Because I also take pride in cooking for my husband, guys. Like, she does. I do take pride in cooking for my husband. So let me shine. Let me shine. Let me cook for him. So yes, that's the cooking aspect of our life.
Okay, and then the final one,
groceries,
which is linked to cooking.
Yes, groceries. Again, Kgabo does most of the groceries. Than I do.
Yes, and it's just a function of your structured life.
I'm not here to do groceries. But apart from that, I don't think I enjoy doing groceries.
Yes.
I don't enjoy.
I was gonna say actually.
No.
I think you enjoy groceries doing with
you.
Me.
Yes. We can do it together.
Yes.
But if you were to say go to the shops and buy food at home, the only thing I do is add-ons.
Yes.
I would do add-ons. It's fine. I do it. In fact, do add-ons. But to do the main big grocery.
And also, I don't mind shop hopping.
Yes, and I do.
I don't mind shop hopping. I will drive to Pick n Pay. I'll drive to Spar. I'll drive to Checkers. I'll drive
to ShopRite.
I'll see it cheaper at Checkers and go back to ShopRite.
And also, your commute makes sense for you to do that.
Yes.
Whereas for me, I just hop on the freeway and I'm back on the freeway. So it's like, too much work for me. So then he takes on the hopping, right? And you are always, I don't want to say always available, but you're mostly there to see the specials as well.
Yes, I take time in searching them.
Yes,
like I'm subscribed to all of them.
But I mean, also like because of your commute, you could be just deciding to pop in at Checkers, and then you see something. Whereas for me, it's unlikely to happen.
Yes, you don't pass a Checkers.
For me, it's home, car, school, car, home.
Whereas I pass all of them.
You are most likely to do stops than me.
Yeah.
But so that's basically how we run this household.
Is that 4?
We talked about cleaning, cooking, laundry, groceries.
Yes.
That's basically it, guys. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Again, it's not that exciting. It's not, interesting or anything like that. But we're basic.
Yeah.
We are very basic people. And I think what helps us also in making things make sense for us and easy for us is that we talk about these things.
Yeah.
We talk about these things.
Very important. Have the conversation.
If I do feel, I'm just trying to think of a scenario where I felt some type of way about it.
You will say.
Just can't think of any. If you think of something, maybe we should share that. But if there's something where I'm like, then let's go back. Or if the arrangement doesn't work anymore, come back.
Yeah.
Let's come back.
These are not,
and chat about it.
These are not in concrete.
No.
Never to be changed.
No. If things change, if you feel some type of way about certain things, there is that room to say, let's talk, baby. Are you still good? Are you still? Then I'm like, no, I'm still fine.
I think it's that third category of what it means. What sort of philosophically, how have we set up our life, and that is to say, how best do we serve each other?
Yes. I was actually having, sorry to cut you.
No.
I was actually having a thought now that you're speaking, to say that you make it easy, my love. I feel like I'm sounding like a broken record, bruh. Like, fam, you make it easy for me.
Thank you.
Like, you make it so easy for me, guys. Kgabo is not
finicky.
Not finicky at all. I don't know.
I hope I'm not.
I hope you're not acting up.
Yeah.
But anyways, you make it easy for me, man. Like, you make it so easy for me. I never feel that now I have to, especially because things can be very tricky when it comes to finances. Especially now you are bringing the bacon.
Yeah.
So you make me feel some type of way about these things.
Yeah.
Kore, you're not bringing bacon, so the least you can do is clean.
Yes.
The least you can do, even because sometimes people don't say those exact things, but they make you feel like that. You don't make me feel like that. You literally make me feel that. Do you, boo?
I'm glad to hear that.
Do you?
I'm glad.
And trust me, I do me.
Yeah.
I do me. I will do me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah.
Short one.
Again. Okay, sure. Yeah. So please, guys, on that note, I think it's actually a wonderful note to end on. Yeah, we're just gonna say, please subscribe, please comment. There's obviously a lot of things to talk about with this topic.
Yes.
Different people will be doing things differently.
But also do share with us, guys,
how you do things.
Share with us. And if you want us to elaborate on something, let's chat on the comment section.
We promise we'll reply.
Yeah, let's chat. I like what's going on our comment sections. We like it. Keep it coming. We like it. Yeah.
Please subscribe and see you next time. See you in the next installment, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.